Amiga B2000 case. Number 8 in the series. Some tweaks. Amiga B2000 case. Just checking your audio. Audio is okay. Alright then, so let's do a bit of a intro.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
No, you...
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the chord the carriage. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Welcome, welcome. See you after this. Okay, welcome to Tweaks. Some tweaks today. Yesterday we did the ATX power supply. Somewhat. And we've got a lot of tweaks to do. And repositioning, and let's see what we can come up with. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay. So just made me laugh. I was on site today and I was struggling. I bought a piece of sh_*T push button console to install for a job. The lid had to come off about 6-7 times. Worked fine until I put the lid on. Cheap and nasty thing, absolutely cheap and nasty, and I'm never going to put myself in that position again to install a cheap and nasty console. If they offer it up again, I'll say, you know where you can stick that. Anyway, I ended up throwing me hard at. It kept falling off my head, so a bit like Stan Laurel, or when Oliver Hardy when he throws his hat on the floor. That was me. Yeah, terrible. Never knew why. Right, so let's get rid of the sides and the lid so I can see what we're doing. I can also get rid of the shelf. So I've got this now. I really need some 1mm aluminium plate. I really need some. That's what I need. This, trying to make a plate, a front and rear plate out of 6mm plastic. I don't know. I might have to alter the design somewhat, because these are supposed to stick out, And then you've got to... Well, I suppose I shouldn't knock it until I've tried it. So I shouldn't say anything until I've tried it. Now I've got to get the plug in here. The thing is, you want to be able to have a nice you know, a nice bit of tolerance so you can manipulate your connections, but you don't want to see straight through into the box. But it's clear polycarbonate anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, so, but it does throw problems, like for instance, alright, so say for this instance, normally the screws that come to screw the case, the desktop case, into the power supply, only got a short thread, so if I try to put a hole there and put, there's no way it's going to reach. I'm not going to start buying longer screws. Now I could pocket this. I could pocket it so it'll hide the screw. So that might be an option. Just leave 1mm left. Now, is 1mm enough? Probably not. Now, I'm probably going to create... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to create this in a different back. Yeah, this I'm going to have to alter this as well. This colour, see how blue it is? Even though it's transparent there, so as soon as you put some colour behind it. So I'm going to have to alter that, so I'll tell you what, let's alter that for starters. So we're going to go into there, let's choose that, and it's glass and mirrors, so it's probably that one. Let's just see, yeah, that's the one. So I need to edit that. Use textured image, right, okay. Opacity, I need to turn the opacity down. Doesn't seem to have done anything, does it? Let's just push that. Oops, what have we done? Let's just... not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, we've got a lot going on. Right, so we need to see that. Ah, because we've got two layers. We've got the colour twice each side. So if I say that's 13, I can't tell. Tell you what we'll do. We'll undo that. And what we'll do is create a dummy one in a minute. Let's just create something, so 100 by 100. Let's make it 6mm thick. Let's colour it. Let's colour it with this one. Let's colour it with this one. Right, hang on, let's get this around here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move over to something more modern, unless the new version of SketchUp. Not sure how much it is to buy a new version of SketchUp. Maybe they've got some more features, more modern editing techniques, maybe. So we've got that. Now let's just zoom in. Let's go inside it. Can we get in there? Yeah. See, now we're in it. Look, see, we've got grey. Now, can I colour the inside? Not from there. Maybe if I do X-ray. Come out of X-ray. No, it didn't make any difference. Okay. Right, so we've got this. It's okay on its own, but when you get 2 or 3 things behind it, tell you what we'll do, we'll copy, let's copy the connector. Copy the keyboard connector. The reason is, I put a lot of work into it, and I'll copy it. I need something behind this, see. Paste, so we'll put that there. And we'll flip this up on its side. Not that, this. Oh. Right, so we're going to make that into something. Let's group it. Let's flip it onto its side. Right, okay. Right, let's put this. Put this behind it. No, we don't want to spin it. What's it doing? Why is it upside down? It's cool. It's weird. Alright, let's put this here. Oh, let's put it there. Bloody hell. Look how it's put it. I just want it behind, yeah. So you want something behind like that. I think that's Greek. I can hear in the background now. Right, so we've got that behind there. And what I'm trying to do is I want to see it. Let's just make sure the audio is good. I think that's Greek. I can hear in the background. Yeah, the audio is good. So let's alter this. So let's alter it right down. Okay, so it's almost just there. Hardly any blue. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's see what it's like if you've got 2 lots of the same. It's still good, isn't it? Okay. Alright, I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. So we've gone to 6 on the opacity. Right, let's just get rid of these. Right, now, has that changed this over here? No, it hasn't. So, what we need to do, maybe... Let's have a look. So we've got, what have we got here? Edit. 6 on the opacity. Right, so yeah, it's the other layer we haven't touched. Edit. Let's put that to 6 as well. Okay, okay. Right, so we've got now a clear polycarbonate case with just a hint of... We can actually see what's going on now. Oh, that's better. And that's closer to the polycarbonate. I've got the clear. Yeah, that's closer. Okay, I'm liking that. Yeah, we're alright with that. That bit's sorted, so yeah, it's tweak. It is a tweak, so we said we were going to do a tweak. Here we go, we're going to tweak it, and we have tweaked it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and no, not really, just joking again. Just joking. Right, took longer to do the thumbnail than to do. Yeah, I can see a bit better that's going on, a bit clearer now. That's a much better idea. Yeah, because I only want the outline of it. I'm liking that now. That is great. Right, so now we've got to sort out this card slot. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate the card. You're not going to have all these cards in here, but let's sort them out. Right, the first thing I'll do to make my life easier is measure between there and there. 19.32. Okay, I can go with that. So let's grab that. Let's copy it. And go 19.32. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's close enough. So we've got two cards. These are overlapping. You see, that's the problem, isn't it? They are not supposed to overlap. So something's not right. Right, now what is not quite right? We can tinker with them. Because we're not going to mill these out, we're just going to... So what do we need to do? Let's find out how far they're overlapping. Half a mil. So if we take off... So let's take off... Oops, what's going on here? Oh, I'm behind that. Hang on, move the back plate. Hang on, back plate. Alright, okay. Right, let's just move these back. So that's going to go back 0.25. Can I move that one back as well? 0.25, don't know. Can I do that? No, that's not a good idea. Okay, let's undo push pull. So, right, I tell you what we've got to do is, yeah, I've got to grab. Yeah, we don't want to push pull, we want to grab that. And we need to just, the angle's going to change, but not a lot. No, it's taking everything. No. I'll tell you what, let it take it. 0.25. What's it done? Has it upset anything? No, it's left it square at least. Alright, so we've got that. And we need to just do the back now. So I'll do it on this one. So this one we should be able to do just like this. 0.25. We need to get into that one. Bring that back. 0.25. Okay, so we now should have clearance. No overlap. No, we still haven't got overlap. Right, why? What happened there? 0.43. Don't get that. Undo close, undo close, undo push pull, undo push pull, undo open, undo open, undo close, undo move. Right, undo open. So we're back to square one, and what have we done? 6.8 mil. Right, okay. Yeah. So doesn't. So I don't get what's going on really. But this is a picture and it could be stretched, could be out of position. And this is from an actual measurement. So anyway, I think I'll leave it where it is. Let's find out. It's 19.32. So let's do a little bit of a nice thing here. So we'll go over 19.32 times 2, 3. There you go. Right, so we filled all the slots up. Okay, no more slots. Shame. Alright, okay. So we filled all the slots up, so we've got a bit of an idea where the cutout needs to be. Back shelf bracket. Right, so we need to cut out here now. What I need to do, without looking at the... Yeah, I've got to go and look at... I need a trough here as well. Needs to be a trough, a channel milled out just in there to take the ends of these brackets. They actually stick through the bottom of the case on the original case. So on the original case, that is the bottom, sort of there. And they just stick out a little bit. Well, we've got an extra 6mm because we've sandwiched the two base plates to give it strength. Plus, so we can mill it in. Actually, this equipment will sit on my CNC. It's only got a certain size. Right, I'll have a quick look at the actual case. I've got to remember to switch you back over in a minute. So the actual back of the case. I don't know if you can see that one. Can you see that one in the? Can you see that in the corner? That is rare, very rare. Amiga T6 SE. Amiga 600 in there with an accelerator, memory, upgrades, floppy drive, CD-ROM, USB, keyboard, and 80 megabyte hard drive I think's in there. And it's full up of stuff, but it's got to be worked on. I'm not sure if it needs a recap or whether the accelerator, when it pushes over top of the CPU, whether it needs cleaning up around there, because it'll just crash every now and again. So I need to look at that. Right, let's have a look over here. Just move that across. So we're going to put all these over here. Yeah, make them loose. Okay. Right. So, tell you what, let's just unplug it. Let's unplug it. It's easy to unplug it, isn't it? Right, we need to look at the... I need to look at this bit here. This is the bit that's eluding us. This is quite a complicated thing, this. There's a depth to it. So that's what we need to look at. Yeah, I need to look at that. So, yeah. Actually, I'm going to measure the slots now. Measure the slots, see what's going on here. So 21.5 they are. 21.5 between them. So what have I got here? 19.32. So that's why they're too close together. So these slots. So this is not quite right. This yeah, it's not quite right. So using that as a template is not a good idea. Initially it was a nice idea to put it there, but if it's going to throw us out, so I might. Oh God, got ear cups today. Right, so that's the board. Don't know how you take that back off again. What about if I... No, that's got rid of the plastic. So come out of that. Right, that's the plastic. So I don't know how you get rid of that. I suppose if I move it away 100 mil, then see if I can select that. No. No, what am I deleting? How do I get that gone? No, that's that. I can't seem to get rid of that. That's weird, isn't it? Why can't I get rid of that? Right, now I've got rid of it. Right, let's get rid of it because it's confused. It's nice to see it, but it's confusing us. Right, so we just have my PCB. Okay, so we've got the PCB back, we've got the holes in it. Right, so we've got to spread these the right distance apart. So we'll go off the PCB, I think. Why is that all weird? Oh, that's why. Yeah, so let's sort that out. Let's measure from there to there with a ruler. Just tweak to do it. So. Right, okay, so we can just happen to go from there to there. 44. No, it's 42.5. So it should be 42.5 from there to there. And it isn't. So, I'll tell you what, let's hide the... Right, what did I call that now? Can't remember what I called it now. There, let's hide them. Let's do one 42.5. Let's find out how far apart they are. Howdy do, Rich55, can only see you again. I've done it again, I said I was going to remind myself. Sorry. Basically, I switched off the Zorro cards and took the wrapper, the photo of the components, because I positioned these to the photograph, but it was stretched wrong. So because I was getting an overlap on here, so I'm now going to measure these ones and then reposition this. So I'm just going to hide them out of the way a minute. Thank you, Rich55. He's helped me out. Ah. Right, so I can see some ISA slots, user slots. One of the spacing's all the same. It might be. So between the one and the other, this is difficult. Alright, so it looks like 11 mil. Is it 11 mil? Could be. Need to be more exact. My eyes aren't the best. Is it 11 or is it 12? I can't tell. I'd say it's 11.5 mil, I'd say. Right, so let's go on the premise it's 11.5 mil. 11.5. No, that doesn't look right, does it? Doesn't look right. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, so 11.5 is one face against the other. Right. Okay, so let's start this off. So the first one, yeah, so that's got to be moved to on the line, and then we've right. What have we got here? So something not quite right. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Why is that? Something happened here. 10 mil. No, it's not quite 10 mil, is it? Looks like 10 mil, but... it could be 10 mil. Right, so say it's 10 mil. So, I don't know what's going on here. So, yeah, I've spaced it 11. I don't get it. See, between there and there, it's supposed to be 11.5. Right, let's move this one then. Let's move that to there. No, that's not going to do it. Alright. Let's move that to there. Measure that. 13 mil. Nah. It's not that much. Oh, it might be. No. 11.5. Right, it's difficult to work it out. We've got these calipers, but the battery's gone. Battery keeps going on it. Verniers, sorry. Right, so something not quite right. So that was the right size from there to the connector. Okay, so let's start again. Alright, let's get rid of these lines. Oh, I can't get rid of them. Oh my god, what's happening? Right, let's have a look. What can't get? Yeah, I can get rid of them. Oh, I was probably trying to click it through the back plate. Now I've made the back plate almost transparent. I don't know. So we need that one. So we know we've got from here to from there, that's 10 mil. So then we've got 11.5. So 21.5. I've got 21.5. 21.5. 21.5. Right, so let's shuffle these around. So that one should be able to be pushed to there. That one should be pushed to there. I'll select it. That's there. I could research all this and find out what the sizes are. It's probably standard spacing for cards. So if I measure between there and there, it should be 11.5. And we've got 10 mil and then 11.5. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's arrange the slots now. Let's get rid of these. Let's put the cards back in. Right, so we're gonna have to lose some of these cards. So what I'll do. Let's just lose that, lose that, lose that, and lose that. I've just deleted my original card now. Oh well. Right, I need to get this one in line. Right, that's as far as it'll go from there. So I'll have to grab it from here to get to the middle. Oh, we can't see it. Oh, we can. There. Right, so we've got it there. Yeah, it looks okay. I can see a little bit there. Right, we're too far forward on the slot for some reason. Have I moved it? Don't know if I've moved it or not. No, well, it might have done. The whole slot's probably not in the right place. Yeah. So anyway, let's do. No, we need to make sure that slot's in the right place now. Let me try to find out the distance of this slot. I can just about get it through the back or the front. I can push this through the front. Try and measure the PCB. It's not easy. It's not easy. We've got it loose, so let's. No, it's not easy. Oh. Right. It's not easy with a great big ruler. Well, I can just about do it there. Problem is, I'm on inches. Oh, that's not good, is it? So it looks like 35. 34. 34. Let's say 33 point. Let's say 33.5. Let's say 33.5. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Right, let's try to get hold of that. Yeah. Okay, so we've moved them. What's the slot look? Does that look better? A little bit spaced. Yeah, it's a little bit out, isn't it? Could be the card out. Okay. So the card, let's say the card's not right then. What I could do is measure the front of the board to this slot. And have I measured the slot? What we got? 133.5. Just make sure that's the same. Alright, so we've got... It's difficult to do. 133. They're not. Can't measure it. I need a smaller ruler. I've got one. Let's see if I've got a steel rule somewhere. Thought I had a steel rule. Sure I've got a steel rule here. Pretty much sure I have somewhere. Well, I've got a PCB ruler. Adafruit one, an Adafruit. So let's just measure it against this one. Maybe this one will help me a bit better. It does, it's 150, so yeah. 150, yeah, that's spot on. Right, let's just measure that. It's not easy. 113 stuff in the way. Yeah, 133.5 I say it is. What have I got? Yeah, so they are right. So, and it's in the right place. So I'd say we've got to move that back a bit. Move that back a tiny bit. Alright, so let's just move it back. Find out what the distance is. No, it's not easy. 67. No, it's not even right. Hang on, let's come at it from this angle. So we go from there. 0.5. So 0.5 of a mil. So I think if I come back here, 0.25. Howdy. So yeah, we're not quite right there, look. So, right, okay. Maybe we do need to go back the point. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll take it all the way back. No, that's not gone all the way back. How do I grab that? Measure it again, I suppose. 0.175. Let's move that. On the face? Go on then. Right, so have I got on the face over here? Pretty much looks like it. Yeah. So that's where it should be, according to my measurements. Let's just make sure it's still in the centre. Have I shifted it? No, it looks okay. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's a bit better. So we've gone a bit more into our plastic. That's okay. Right, let's try the spacing now. So, what did we say it was? So if we just measure that, 11.5. So if I do, let's just try one. 11.5. No. What did that do? That moved it down the wrong way. .5. No, that's in the middle of nowhere. Like I say, maths wasn't my strong point. Hang on. Let's just measure from there to there. 21.5. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So get like that. 21.5 and times 4. Right, okay. Let's just have a look. Yeah, we're sort of, yeah, we're where we want it. Yeah. Okay. So now this should not be touching. It should be a slight gap, which there is. That's better. More accurate. So there's a tip to be learned: don't overlay a graphic and expect it to be not stretched in some way. Alright, okay. Right, so we've got that now. There is 2 more slots here for, I suppose we ought to draw them in. I ought to put the bridgeboard ones in. So an oyster slot, yeah, I can suppose I'll put that, better put them in. Just so we can, we'll have to put an ISO card in, won't we? Yeah, because we've got to, what we've got to do is extend the access. It's got to be a rounded rectangle here, so you can get to the connectors, because at the minute it's just a solid piece of polycarbonate. And we've got to put a trough in there as well. So the bridgeboard ones are lined up with these, but then there's 2 extra 8 bits. Are they 8-bit or 16-bit? 16-bit, I'm not sure. There's 2 extra slots. Right, so I can measure them up. So this should be easy because I think they're the same thing. Yeah. They're the same height and everything else, I'm sure they are. Yeah. Exactly the same thing, so just copy one of those. We'll copy it, we'll bring it out over here. No. Alright, let's do it the other way. Alright. So put it there. Light there, and bring it over here. Let's just lose the back plate a minute. Where's the back plate gone? Lose the back plate and the shelf. So, oops, don't want to do that. Right. So I can get a measurement from there back, so I'll do that now. which is 21.5. It goes over, not by a lot. Two mil. Looks like 2 millimeters. So, right, looks like 2 millimeters over from the edge. Okay, so that would go somewhere like that, and it's too long, so we're gonna have to measure it now. Measure the length of it, and we've got 85. It's 85, so we'll have to make this unique. Make it unique. And we'll have to best thing we can do, see how long it is. So it's 85, this is 133.50. Take off 85, so 15 plus, so it's 45, 48.5. So minus 48.5, I think, minus 8, so, but we've got to take that slot with us, so minus 48.5, so view it as a, like that, and we'll just go into it. Alright, and then we can move the whole thing over. 48.5. Okay, no, wrong button. Right, okay, so we'll come out of that. Let's just have a quick look, make sure we haven't, yeah, we kept it good. So that should be in the right place now. And we said it's 21.5, we said it was, didn't we? 21.5. So we need to copy that. 21.5. Right, so we've got 2 ISA slots. Let's just hide the cards a minute. Oop, that was the brackets. Zorro card, where's that? Zorro card and bracket. Oh. That's weird. Why are they no longer together? Layer 0. Ah. Right, so they've lost their layer somehow. Zorro card. Right, okay. So now they've lost the layer. Why have they lost the layer? Full size Zorro card. Right, it's alright, I'm going insane. Right, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers, undo layers. What am I doing here? Why is this just, oh, undo, no, redo copy. Right, so that is layer 0. The whole thing is layer 0. Right, maybe it is layer 0. Let's go in. That's a Zorro card bracket, and that's a full-size Zorro card slot. So there's nothing wrong with it, it's just I'm on the wrong one. That's the Zorro card. Zorro card bracket. Where's that gone? I'm running out of real estate here, so it's rearranging. Just put it down the bottom. Look. Zorro card bracket. Full size Zorro card. It's gone mad. Right, okay. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just grab these and put them in full size Zorro card. Hide them. Yeah, there we go. Don't know. Maybe it was one of my key presses. Or a bug. Maybe it's a bug. Right, so let's have a look how many of them we've got. Don't know, I should know offhand how many we've got. So, we've got 2 full size. Yeah, so we have to measure that one as well. So we've got another 2. So let's copy it, 21.5 times 2. So there's 4 ISA, whatever. ISA. Yeah. Now there's a short bracket, extension bracket to it. So let's measure that. And that is 52.5, that looks like. Yeah. 52, is it? 52. Yeah. 52.5. So I need to do a little bit of a jiggery pokery. So I need to grab one of them, copy it. I'll put it there, but there is a spacing. Not a lot of a spacing. 1/2 mil. It's not 1 mil. I'll say it's 0.75, I'd say. So I'll go over 0.75. Right, and I've got to make it unique again. And measure it. So it's... I already measured it. No. 52.5. 52.5. 85. 52.5. Let's take off, so that's 32.5. Take off 32.5. Yeah, no good at maths. No good at maths. Right. Has that allowed me to select everything I need? Yeah. I need to move it back. Is it 32.5, did I say? I can't remember. Very good. 52.5, yeah. Is that right? Yeah, 52.5. Right, so that's our slot, but what I'll do is a bit of a trick here. So I'll go like this, and I'll go 21.5, and then I'll times it by 3. Right, there's something weird there, isn't there? They don't actually line up. And you don't get them. The PCB has got placeholder for them, but you don't get these two. So, what has gone wrong here? Unless, hang on, what does I say it was? So from there to there, it's 21.5. From there to there is 21.5. Right, that's all good. So, don't know. They're supposed to line up, surely. I'll just check the audio. Right, that's all good. Yeah, that is all good. Right, okay. Okay, so, yeah, something not quite right then. They're supposed to line up, unless there's a spacing. Unless they've... I don't know. Let's try and measure between the two. Is there a spacing? No, they look pretty good. So between there and there it's 21.5. I've got 11.5 there, 11.5 there. Oh, hang on. No, that looks like there's more spacing between. They're lining up though. No, it doesn't make sense. It's hard to see with the cards in place. Difficult. 10 mil. So the footprint is 10 mil. I like 10 mil spacing between the footprints. Yeah, everything's 10 mil. I don't get it. Let's read that one again. 42. So 42 from the edge. Right, that's supposed to be 42. 42.5. I've got 42, you know. 42.5. That's definitely 40. No, it looks like 40. Oh no, what's going on? It's got an indent in it. Right. 42. Yeah. 42. Yeah, 42. It's actually 42. Right, so let's do 42. So the whole thing's got to be brought over by a tiny amount. 0.5. So let's just grab all these, bring them over by 0.5. Okay. And now the cards, bring them over by 0.5. Okay. So that's a bit more accurate there now. Suppose I better measure that one again. 2 mil. It's 2mm it is. I think I got that right. So it was 2mm. Yeah, it is. So that is good so far, but there's a problem. The slots don't line up. Unless these are different. Unless these are thinner, these ISO slots. 10mm, now they're the same. 10mm. So, right, I don't quite know where the problem is. Let's have a look. So we've got 11.5. Let's just have a look. Yeah, 11.5. 11.5. I don't get it. Don't quite get it. That was weird. Strange. What can I do about that? Just trying to work out. I can't work out what I can do about it. I can move them, but to know which one to move. So what I'll do, I'll measure from that edge back to here. So that's, we definitely know that that is 42, and we know 63.5 to the next one. Let me just see. I've got a slot in there, that's the trouble. I've got the GV Great Valley Products SCSI controller in there. I don't really want to take it out. Suppose we're going to have to take it out. Don't want to take that out really. Does it matter? Okay, looks like we're taking the looks like we're taking that out now. Pretty sure it's got a it's got a connector that plugs on. LED that plugs onto it. Is there another way of doing it without taking it out? No, not really. Okay, out it comes then. Don't want to take too many things out. Right, I'll switch over to it. I've got to remind myself again to switch back. Right, I'm about to take this card out. I'm not a fan of touching these cards much, to tell you the truth. Right, here we go. Yeah, they don't come out very good. Right, we're out. Right, we've got a bit of a lead coming off it, so the red one is at the bottom. And that's the lead there. I might as well have a look at this, I suppose. It's got the Zulu SCSI on it.
Hello, CQ2 from Mike Zero, Whiskey, Yankee, Zulu.
Only 4 meg on this one. And 4 meg on the memory card. We've got the Zulu SCSI sat on it there. And it's a Great Valley Products A2000 HC plus 8 Series 2. Series 2 revision.
M0WYZ, calling a listing.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let's put that somewhere safe. There is nowhere safe for these things. Right, now we can get to the slots. Let's measure the slots. Right. So 60. It's like 60. Let's try this other card. It's difficult to do. $62. 62 it's saying. So, right, get back to the screen. 62, right, I didn't forget that time. So from there, $63. Hang on, let's do it from the floor. 63.5. So we've only got 62, that's why. So the spacing is not quite right between there and there. Right, so let's say 62. Okay, and right, well, that's even worse, isn't it? If I'm bringing that back, I've got to bring these back. Well, maybe that is so. Okay. So what have we got now between these two? 10 mil, exactly. Okay. Right. Let's do 10 mil. 20 mil. 10 mil. 10 mil. I think I know what it is now. I think I know what the problem is. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is I'm measuring the top, but the when I put the ruler in at the bottom, there's an indent here. There's a small indent, so I'm measuring further in, but the tops stick out. So they are spaced 10 mil at the top, but there's a little step on them. I'll sort that step out in a minute. We'll put that step on the connector. I should have modelled the connector better, really. It's difficult when it's in the board though, you know. So hopefully these will now all line up. Okay, let's do some more measurements. So we've got, yeah, I've got 3 available, so I should be able to take a measurement from there. Now let's do it from the bottom. So 3 available. So there to there should be 82 mil. Let's try that. It's difficult on that. Let's try this one. That's 82 mil. It is 82 mil. Right, so we know that this one is right. So what we need to do now is just bring that, what we got, 11.5. So I need to drag these back 1.5 mil. Right. Is that, oh no, because they're the wrong spacing. That'll be right, but the rest will be out. So 10 mil. Yeah, so 1.5 mil, and then 1.5 mil. Okay. So, do they line up now? Yes. That's better. Right, I need to measure that gap there now. So that's 0.75 roughly. So I'll measure this gap, see what we've got. 2.5 mil, so make sure we've got that. We've got 2.5 mil. No, it's not 2.5. It's more like... Still got to measure. If we got to measure, so we've got 52 mil plus is it 2 mil? 1 mil. 3.5. 3.5 we should have there. We've got what have we got? 2.25. Should have 3.5. So there's a discrepancy somewhere. Right, I need to measure from that end to that end now. That end to that end. 274 millimeters. Let's do that. So that end there. 270. Yeah, it is. No, it's 275. It's 275 and a half it is. It's 275 and a half. So we've got, what we've got? 274, so we're out by 1.5 mil. Which way though? Which way? Let's just check the balls. $330. So the main board is only 330. I got that wrong as well. So that's 330 it's supposed to be. Oh, it's short by 0.5 mil. 330. Oh, I did measure that. Oh, I'm silly I am. Do you know how silly I am? I'm measuring my main computer. I've got a spare motherboard. I've got a spare motherboard with nothing in it. Am I crazy? Forgot. Totally forgot. Oh well. Mate, I wonder if the motherboard is different. That's a revision 6.2 I've got here. I wonder if the motherboard is different. I would have thought so. They're both revision 6. Revision 6, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so my board isn't quite long enough. Can't really alter that at the minute. I'm not going to be milling I'm not going to be milling a board. I'm not making a board. I'm not putting these bits on. These are just placeholders, so I can set my cards up. But nevertheless, they still need to line up, don't they? Do they? Do we care that much? Tell you what, I don't think we care that much. As long we're not making a board, we're not well, not at the minute we're not making a board, and we're not making connectors. We just need a placeholder and something that looks right. So they do line up now. The gap isn't quite right there. So what do we do about that? Anything? I think if we make the back of the board slightly bigger, it throws everything out though. No. Yeah, it's a problem. I need to be exact. So the board is... No, leave it. We'll leave it. Right, we'll leave that. So we've got the Zorro slots. We don't have these two, so let's get rid of them. You can put them in if you want, but they don't come with them. Right, okay, that's gonna do it. Right, so put the Zorro slots back, and the back plate and the back shelf. Right. Ah, now we want some we need an ESUS card. I suppose you could have a, I could have a long... Right, so we needed one of those ESUS cards that will fit in there, basically. Right, it's never ending, is it? Never ending. Right, so let's take one of these. Let's copy it over by, how far is it? It's 20, it's got to be 20 mil, isn't it, surely? 20 mil. Yeah, it's 20 mil. Right, so we're going to have to make it unique. Make unique. Explode. No. Right, because it's a group instead of a... Now we make it unique. So we need to shift this connector up there. So we need the size. Well, we can measure from the end of here, sort of. So from here to there, 140.5. So we need to grab this. Is there anything grabbed? Oh, no, I got the wrong thing. I forgot how far we got to shift it now. Bugger, hang on. 140.5. So we're going to shift that now by 140.5. Now we've got to shrink it by a certain amount. Shrink it by... Let's measure it. $48.5. $48.5. So we've got a full size ISO slot. Actually, if you had a bridge board, you'd need to keep that there. Right, so we've got an ISO card, and then we could have a bridge board. Right, so we've got a single lane, or what do they call it? Okay, so we've got an ISO slot. Right, so we've got that. Let's have a bridge board. I'll have the second card as a bridge board, shall we? Now, does this even matter to make a case? Probably not. No, I'll leave that alone now. Right, so we've gone as far as we got. So let's get. Right, so we've got that in place. We've got our spacing pretty much right. Oh, we need one more here. We need another one there. $20 mil. Right, we've got all our card slots full up of cards that don't actually do anything. Right. Okay, so that's all we need to cover, this area here, because you can't physically put any more slots on the board, so. But the Amiga has some manual slots in it. So turn that round. Yeah, it's got another 2 slots here for auxiliary stuff. That's where I'm going to make my MIDI interface plug in, and it plug onto this serial port connector inside. Anyway, okay, so now we've got to work out what we're going to do here. We haven't finished the power supply yet. These holes are all offset and stuff. They need to make that better. Put the screws in and mill it, pocket it, put screws in. It's overlapping some of that. So we're going to work out what we're going to do with this. So we've got 2 bits of plastic, neither of which will reach this. And the distance between the back of the bracket and 8.75. So if we have another 6mm polycarbonate on the back of there, then we're not quite touching it by 2.5mm. Let's have a look at the real one. Well, yeah, it actually touches it, doesn't it? The bracket touches the fascia. The fascia is 15 milliliters, 15 millimeters. So the bit we've got, what we got here? There we go. 12.5. Yeah, because there's about 2.5mm clearance. So it's 15mm. Right, I think I need to put back in. Let's put my SCSI controller back in before I forget about it. Right, let's put that back in. Right, let's put that back in. probably never work again. Should be alright. Right. Okay, let's put the little LED back in. If I can work out where it came from. Yeah. Right, we're back. Well, I've got the back end facing me anyway. Right, so that's back in. I suppose we could measure this while we've got it here. 145 by 105. 145 by 105. So let's have a look what we've got here. 146. That's pretty close. By 105. 111, yeah. Seems to line up. Right. So the back plate, not the back plate, we want the shelf, back shelf. So this shelf needs to have a cutout in it. But we're missing, we need another piece. We're going to have 3 pieces here. Yeah, okay, it's whatever it is, isn't it? We'll sort that out in a minute. So first let's look at it face on with parallel projection. Let's make a square. We'll put the square on the back of there. Let's start from there. Hang on. So we're going to go 145 by 105. Right, that is a hollowed out bit. Obviously it goes over a bit. Right, so I need to move it over a bit. Seems to line up there. Right. On there. And move it back 0.5. Yeah. And it needs to sit underneath it. So we need to bring it down. Sit underneath plus a little bit of flex. So 1.25. Okay. Right, that looks okay. So we'll keep that there. So I should be able to select that. Yeah. Can I select it? No. Why have I only selected that? Right. Let's get back out of this. Right, so we've got... So we've got our line. Just... Oh, it's made of sheet. It's made the whole thing, isn't it? Okay, that's okay. So, we need to put that onto a surface now. It's sort of floating. It's floating there, so... Right. Our shelf. Right, I need to go for an interim, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay. What's going on with this radio? Pretty dead HF at the minute. Well, not much going on local. Let's try another band. No, 20 meters is pretty dead. 17. Pretty dead. 10 meters. Looks dead. Everything looks dead. Got a Rusky. Rusky. What's just going on here? Had a nice strong signal then nothing. Got someone there strong, but doesn't sing a lot. Doesn't sing a lot. YU1 X-ray Alpha. Anyway, so we're getting somewhere. We had overlapping stuff. Actually, these are overlapping, aren't they? What's going on here? How can they be spaced apart then they're overlapping? Oh, that's wrong there. See that? Oh, they're all wrong. That's because I've altered them and I haven't altered the cards. So they've altered the cards here. I've altered the card there. Right, I got it. I've got you. So these are all lined up. So I've got to move that one over. 1.5 is it? Can't remember now. Is that right? Yeah. And this one will have to be moved over 3. And this one will have to be moved over 4.5. And this one's going to have to be moved over 6. 6. Without the... Yeah, is that right? So that's throwing out my stuff straight away, so I've now got... Yeah, that's better. Okay. So they're all lined up now, yeah. And... the hole isn't quite right. Oh, it still looks alright, but it can't be, can it? Can't be. Right, so what have we got here? We've got 2.5 there. .44. Okay. So the whole thing is 144.5. Yeah. It's close enough. Right, so That's going to be our... That needs to be our hole. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, there's a hole that sits under and down across. Right. Yeah, you don't get a hole, you get bits of plastic down here. It's gonna probably, this back plate is gonna probably have to be made out of 1mm aluminium sheet, maybe, and probably the front. And then if you're gonna do that, you might as well do it all out of aluminium sheet. Expensive way of doing it, but it's no more expensive probably than polycarbonate. So anyway, but all the cutouts, everything have to be in the right place. So I don't know. I'll make one out of polycarbonate, and I'll slowly, if it looks weird, I'll have to do it out of aluminium, 1mm, maybe 1mm aluminium. Right, so we've got that plate there. That needs to go against the surface. Now that surface doesn't cut, it's longer than the surface, because that's not our real back plate. That's our back plate. It goes all the way down, so this is going to have to go down with it. Yeah. It's going to have to go all the way down with it. So it's going to have... Yeah, it clears it there, so it's going to have to have a bit of a crank on it here. Let's do that next. So move the back plate off. So let's sort this out now. It might as well come down and match this here. So that's the top of it. It might as well come. Does it? Would the plastic go all the way down and meet this one? I suppose it would. Because then we've got to mill out a trough into there for these ends to stick into. Unless we pull that base plate back a bit there. Might do that. Yeah, it's on that section. So maybe, yeah, should, yeah, we could probably do that. And then it'll want to do it to both, unless I make it unique. Does it matter if this one pulls back as well? Does it matter? It might look weird, so maybe we'll just crank this one. Right, so we'll make this one unique. No, let's just make that unique. Let's put, what we'll do is we'll go into this, put a ruler off there down to there. And then we can just put a line in there, like that. So put a line in it. And we need to come out, it needs to have some clearance, but at the same time hold it there. What does the real one do? Well, it doesn't... The real one, what's it do? There's a slot, it just slots, goes into a slot and then nothing in the front. Yeah, there's nothing in the front because the plastic holds it. Well, the metal holds it here, and then it's hollow here, but it's against a lip there. So what I could do is just bring them. Yeah, let's just measure that. I could do it to the PCB. Yeah. But they are against some. I'll just bring it to this PCB. Okay, so let's do that. To the PCB, yeah, let's give it a little bit of wiggle room on this one. We can fine tune it once we've made a physical thing, and we can you know, just give ourselves some wiggle room first. Wiggle room, shouldn't need any wiggle room. Right, how am I going to measure that? So let's measure that from there. Use that as a reference. No, why isn't it? Come on, you can do it. It's not doing it, is it? Okay, so let's go from here and use that as a reference. $17mm, is it? Looks like it. Right, so let's push that back 17mm. So we will need to put a line on it though. Do we? No, we might not do. No, we could just go ahead and do that one. Right, so I'll push that back 17mm. Right, yeah, so that's got that, and it clears it. So there's no need to make a nasty looking pocket that you can't get into to file and smooth. So yeah, so that's okay. We'll leave it like that. Okay. Now this one needs to, yeah, this plastic here needs to go down to the floor. So what we'll do next is we'll get this one, and we need to draw. No, we need to line up to there, and we need to put a line from there to there. Get rid of the line, come out of it. So we've got that there. We'll need some clearance, so we could bring that line over a bit. Need more clearance. So this is going to bring, yeah, so what we'll do is we'll bring that line over. Can't bring it down exactly on that. We need some wiggle room. So I need to say, let's give it just give it 1.5, 2mm. Give it 2mm. That's almost on there, isn't it? Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, now we'll bring that down to this height. Do we need wriggle room? Not really, because then that'll help, but yeah, it'll help butter I can't really think of the word now. Help shore it up, for the lack of the right word, right? So we've got that. That's the fill, that's the shelf. That holds the power supply shelf. God, this is hats off to the designers of the Amiga 2000. Must have took them ages. Unless, I don't know, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Be interesting. Just think if they could do a live stream in them days, they could, them designing it. They're on a tight shoestring budget, I suppose. They'd have to do it quick. Right, so I need to put that onto the back of there so I can create a hole. But it's not a square hole, it's a rounded hole. So I suppose we could round it off now. No, yes, just round it off now. So hide the cards. Right, let's go on to it. Square. Let's put some rounded bits. That's a Greek bloke. Speaking Greek, anyway. Right. So is this... Oh, I need to hide that so I can grab this, yeah. So we're gonna go, let's say 2.5. 2.5. Let's see if we can create an arc at 2.5. No, it won't let us do one, so let's make something we can make. It's 3 mil. 3 mil. Yeah. Let us do that. 3 mil. 3 mil. Right. Okay, so we've got that. We can get rid of construction lines. So we need to grab that now. Make sure we haven't grabbed anything else along with it. We have, haven't we? We've grabbed that there as well, haven't we? Yeah. So let's just grab it in a different way. Oh no, we didn't grab it. Let's make sure we haven't grabbed nothing. No. Have we grabbed anything else? No. Looks really crap like that in that view. So we need to bring back the back shelf. Now we've extended it, and then we need to drop that onto the surface. So we'll try and do that on the face of the component. Let's just have a look at perspective again, make sure we haven't moved it. Right, have we moved it? No. We haven't moved it. Seems... Oh. Why are we overlapping too much there? I think we need to move it this way a bit. So let's move the whole thing over a bit. Yeah, to line it up with these. Is that good? Nearly. Alright, that's 2 mil. Let's move it another 1 mil. What's that like? Not good. Nearly. Neither there. Hang on. Move it a 1 mil. Spacing we got there. No, I can't tell. Needs to go a touch more, I think. 0.5 of a mil. Still not right. 0.5 of a mil. Right, what's that like? Yeah. Maybe. No, it looks too far now. 0.25 of a mil. Yeah, that's it. Right, so we've got it there. Let's lose a slot. Put it back. We can put it back in that mode now. And we can... We're on the surface of the thing. Oh no. No, we're not. Look at that. We're on an angle. We've moved it in a weird direction. Undo layers, undo move, undo move, undo move. Let's get rid of the... Where's it gone? Nah. Something not right there. Hang on, undo layers, undo move. We've not moved the whole thing, have we? Right, is that... Or was it never... No, it was never... I don't think it was ever on a... Maybe I never drew it flat in the first place. I never drew it flat, did I? Right, we'll have to redo everything. Control Y, read it. Control Y. Get it back to where we had it. Yeah. And then we'll have to just manually straighten it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to manually flatten it somehow. Let's find out if we're on the surface anywhere. No, not even on the surface, are we? Right, let's try it. Let's get it back. So we need to go on the surface. On the face of the components. Now, can I move? Come at it from the other side, maybe. And move that from there. It's trying to move the whole thing. So I need to use that as a reference. Right, I need to start there and then move it. Right, what's it done there? Oh my god, what's it done? Undo, rotate. Right, let's try it from this side now. Trying to bring this back. Could also always make that bit again if I have to. So what we need to do is start the rotate. I'll tell you what I need. I need a line. I need a corner to rotate it by. Right, so I need a corner to rotate it by. We start from flat, and then we go. Yeah, we start from there. And go like that. Okay, is that done it? Right, are we okay now? Yeah, maybe. Right, let's get rid of the corner. Right, so we've put it back. Zoom in, let's have a look. Yeah, we're okay, I think. Right, so now we need to cut it. Cut it off. So we cut it. We paste it in place. And we do that. You notice it hasn't crashed. It's not crashed at all since I disabled the flat script sketch UCAM routine. Right, so I've got that now. Why is that up in the air like that? Weird, isn't it? Right, so we've got that now. Put the cards back. Right, so we've got that. So we can see a gap there. That's why, because on the original you've got metal that shields it there, and then you've got a piece of metal that comes down there and there and there and one there. So that's why you can see a gap, because we've gone, that's the inset, but then you need a piece to cover it, supposedly. Right, so you've got that. Right, the back plate goes on, and we've got no hole through the back plate, and that's got to be part of the same thing. So I need to do the same with the back plate now. So let's go into this one again. Let's grab. Well, I can grab the whole thing, couldn't we? Can we grab the whole thing? No, I better not. Let's just grab. Alright, so we've got the whole thing, so copy it. And come out of there. Put the back plate on. Let's hide the other back plate. Back shelf. Right. Go into this. Right, we paste it in place. So we're on the surface of it. So we should be able to then push it through. Okay. So we've got a 15mm inset. Right, back shelf. Yeah, so we're missing a piece of plastic here now for the rest of the shelf. So we've got 12mm and it's a 15mm shelf. We've got enough clearance, so our shelf or pocket or whatever they call it is going to be deeper than the original one. So we've actually got oh, I can't get to it, hang on. Yeah, we've got space for 5.5mm. So we've got enough room for a 6mm at a push, and it will be push the slot in, but that's what you do with a real one. Okay, so we need another bit of plastic to go in here, but only as high as this, and then this is free to screw down into the plastic to hold the car. So we've got the shape what we want. It's basically a copy of this. Now, does it need to go any further than this though? Does it need to go all the way up into there? No, it doesn't really. It only needs to go here. But it needs to be attached to something. Now it can be attached over. Yeah, it can be attached to the end of there. I think we'll just go over the same distance that way. Might as well. Right, so we know what we've got to do, so let's lose the back plate. Let's hide the Zorro cards a minute. So we've got the single plate. So what we need is a copy of that. copy it. Tell you what we'll do, we'll just do a copy this way. Alright, so we've got our plate made, we're going to have to make it unique now. So already that is exactly what we want to a certain degree. It gives us a bit of clearance for our card slot, card bracket. So what we need to do is just measure now this here. What is it, 9.56? Not even a known thing. Okay, so just make it 10. 9.5 mil. Let's say make it 10. So I need to chop this around now. Hide the PSU. I need to break this up a bit. Right, let's hide the back shelf. Oh no, they're both back shelf at the minute. Yeah, it could be back shelf, but tell you what, let's move it out 100 mil so it can work. 100 millimeter, so we can work on it and we can put it back when we're finished. So we've got that. That goes round them, so we don't need none of that. But so it looks like, and that'll be inset, so it doesn't matter if it overlaps. It needs to overlap to attach to this bit. So we'll just put a line in. We'll say it's can't remember what it was now. 9.5. We need enough room for let's say 15. I need enough room for fixing. Right, so say 15. So I just need to go down here. Actually, I didn't need that, I just need a line. Oh, I need... yeah, I need a line. That's it. Let's do X-ray mode so I can draw weirdness. Right, so we've got our, we can just delete now if you want. Okay. So we've got this bit now. Get rid of that. So we're still going down to the bottom, but that's quite thin there. That's quite thin to mill out. Hang on. It's nearly 3 mil. So yeah. But we only need that if actually we could bring that. No, we've got to clear that, haven't we? Right, what we'll do is we'll put it back where it belongs. Back 100 mil. Okay, so we've got our two plastics. We could put our Zorro card on. No, something's not right. What's not right? Something not right there. What have I done wrong? Right, so they've got 6mm. Yeah. Yeah, we've got plastic going to the top, so we've got to sort that out. Let's put the back plate on as well. So your back plate's on, so you got your 3 bits of 6mm plastic, creating this shelf. See, I wanted it clear so I can see what I'm doing, but now it's too clear and I can't see the design. So that's easy to do. Let's just go on the plastic, go in it, and just oh, that's green. That's not plastic, that's why. Let's try this bit. Right, let's alter these up a bit. Go to 12. Okay, so we've got, well, still not much better. It's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little bit better. Right, so we've got that there. We've got clearance for the bracket. We've got them sat on top of there. This clearance, this clearance. I can see that holes. Can you see them on the real thing? No, you can't. So there's something not quite right. You can't see these holes on the real one. So something's not quite right here. What is not? Can't work out. Yeah, something's not right. Size-wise. So we've got 105. Yeah, we've got 105. So my bracket, something with my bracket. What did I model? $120mm. So the bracket, the metal bracket from there down, yeah, 120mm. So why can I see the hole and I can't see it on the real thing? I've no idea. The hole in the bracket, I can't see it visibly. Doesn't make sense. Right, so got the yellow shell, 105. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, I've got to have a pill now. Right. Anyway, so that, unless I put that hole too high up, I'm sure I was exacting with it. Anyway, right, So the right size, the right width, and we're okay down here, but the top of this needs to sit on something. So yeah, we're not sat on anything. The way this is done, no, we can't be inside the plastic, so it needs to be down 6mm. That's the problem. Because some of these connectors have got D sockets right up to here, so you can't have a piece of plastic going here, because you wouldn't get your D socket, you wouldn't get your plug on. Yeah, for instance, that one there. Yeah, you just get it in actually. Yeah, there's a reason they make it out of steel. 1mm steel, there's a reason. But I could just get it in. So that whole thing is gonna have to... Yeah, so we're going to bring that down. And then we need to hollow it out. And probably we need to bring that up as well. Yeah, because that's the edge of the steel. But we can compensate for that. We can have that. I don't get it. Might have to take the card out and have another look at it. Anyway, let's just sort the top out first. So we've got to select all these and drop it down 6mm. Yeah. Because that's the thickness. Oh, does it have to be 6mm? If we're milling it out of flat, it's going to be flat, isn't it? It's already got the depth. So no, I mean, we can go less. But we need to screw into something. Card has to be stable. It needs to screw into... Oops, just knocked the table. Right, so can you see the screw? Yeah. Yeah, I've just had a look. Basically, you can see you've got the screw coming through here into the steel, what would be the steel, and you can see the end of the screw. So if you look under there, you see all the screws sticking out. Where on mine, you wouldn't see the screw because the shelf is thick enough. Anyway, so right, it's a little bit of compromise. So what I'm going to do now is give this something to screw to. Can't screw to thin air. So let's do the back plate first. So let's do the back plates. Get rid of those two. Yeah. So if I just hide the Zorros a minute. Alright, so we're in there. I've got to double click that, and I've got to literally drop that down by... What thickness do you want the polycarbonate to screw into? You've got to be able to mill it without it breaking. So that's not so easy. It's going to have to be 6mm, isn't it? I'm going to have to do it to 6mm. So let's just go down the 6mm. So we've got 6mm thick, 6mm thick, so square. Alright, so we've got that. Let's do the next one. So that one's done, yeah. Hide that one. Do the back shelf next. Let's drop that down by 6mm. Okay. Right, now we're going to have to get this one from the other side, I think. Okay. Right, so we've got that. So that's our 6mm to screw into, but now we need to drop these out the way. So you put your cards back on. So your back plate, and then these. Wasn't that going to be the lid though? Where's the lid? No, the lid sits on top, so you're okay. But the inner lid sat on it. So what we'll do is we'll keep the sides and this bit. We'll just drop the bit we need to. Yeah, because we need some stability out of it. Okay, so we'll do the opposite of that. Yeah. Okay, so get rid of the lid a minute. Right, okay, so if I get that and reverse it, that'll probably be the best. So let's just go again. First one is going to be, we'll do the back plate, back shells off. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. Once we've gone into it, we're going to grab that, copy it, and no, what we're going to do is, can't move it. Can I copy it, or will that move it? Let's have a look. Yeah, we can. So we've got the 6mm. I need to flip it now. Flip along green direction. That didn't do anything. Let's flip along red direction. No, that didn't do anything. Flip along blue direction. There we go. But now it's not the right distance. It's 3mm. We've got to move it up. 3mm. Right, so we've got that bar now. That's good. So we need to extend that up. We need to come off that up to the top. Just like that. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, is that good? Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay. Oh, why is that bent? What happened there? Right, hang on. Undo, draw line, undo, draw line. Okay, don't quite know what happened there. Yeah, that's okay. Right, let's come out of that. Tell you what we'll do. What we need to do is join them up. Okay, so we should be able to remove this bit now. And retain the rest. Yeah, that's just what we want. Let's check it. Right, put the slots back in. So we've got something to screw to now. Well, we haven't, but we will have. Actually, that's the back plate. Shit, we shouldn't have done the back plate. We don't need to do the back plate because the back plate's hidden. It's the other side. Right, that's a shame, isn't it? Okay, so we know what we've got to do, but that's the wrong piece of plastic. Damn it! Damn it, you and your clan of Jacobites, spread to the bone. Right. Okay, so we're almost done. Right, that's a shame. So we've done the wrong one. But we should be able to just copy that now. Let's just copy it. Right, let's leave it in perspective. Let's just go into it. And copy that. Copy it. And we're gonna turn that off. Turn it off and go into back shelves. Oh my god, here we go. So this is the one we want, yeah. Okay, so we'll grab this one first. And we're going to paste in place. We need to move it forward by 6mm. No, that's not moving it forward. No, it's been difficult again. Why is it doing that? Am I in the wrong one? I think I'm in the wrong one, that's why. Undo, paste in place. Oh, undo. Right, so we want that. Hang on, where is it? So we're there. Which one are we editing? No, we're in the right one. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I think it's because I was in that mode. Parallel projection, it was restricting me, so, right. No, I don't want that, or that, or that. I just want the bits I've pasted. Oh god, I got everything, look. Hang on. Just want the bits without that or that. Yeah, so yeah, we need to push it into there. It won't do it. Look at it. It's going the wrong way around. It's because it's too high, isn't it? Right, let's bring them down then. Bring it down 6mm and down 6mm. Okay. Oh, we've got some kind of cover now. No, it's not good. Right, so let's undo. Right, let's just get rid of that. Oh god, we can't get rid of it now. Not easy, hang on. Tell you what, undo, move. Undo, 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 paste. Right, okay. Right, thank God for the undo, eh? Right, so we're in the right one. Let's just do what we did earlier. So we'll just grab that. Right. Copy it. No, what's going on? Undo, open. Level, you get a level of concentration here. 6mm. Now we want to flip it. Flip along the blue. That worked last time. It's like it's like it keeps altering the menu. Flip along the blue direction. No. Flip along the green. No. What the hell? Why won't it flip now? Oh, red direction. I'm sure it was... I gotta watch this video, but this program changes, or was it me? Probably me. 3mm. Right, so we've got that back again. We're already in the model, yeah, so just got to bring them up the top. Right, come out of this mode. Right, so you have to drag it kicking and screaming. And I need to be in X-ray to do this. No, I don't want to draw a line. I don't want to do a guide. I want to do a line. Right, so get in there slowly. Okay, so we're getting there slowly. And we need to get rid of this now. No, not quite. We're a bit fast. We need to join that up. Now we need to get rid of that. And that. Okay, so we're done. So we've done that one. Do we need to check it? Maybe. Check it. Right, we seem to have white surfaces. We can sort them out though. It's stupid, isn't it? It's because we deleted it, is it? Don't know. Don't know why we got them still. We'll sort them out in a minute, so let's get... Right, so we need to do the same again to the other one. Let's bring that forward, 100mm.
Okay, 59 plus 73, do usłyszenia.
Right, let's try again. Right, so copy them. So if we put it at 9mm, then we can flip it. Flip along the green. Ah, see that? Hang on. Flip along the top one, which was the red. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. Sounds like drunk. So far so good. So far so good. Oh my god, right, anyway. Oh, we want one across there. Ah, because I know what's happening, it's made an extra surface. It's made a new surface, that's what it is. So we're going to have to colour that surface now, because the default surface is white. Okay, let's take these off and that one. Okay. Come out, wherever you are. Right, so put that back where it was. Right, so the idea of... Hang on, let's put the back plate on. So we've got now, should have Oh, we've got to repair the front now. Right, so we've got to repair this front. It's clear polycarbonate anyway, so you're still going to see behind it, but we could wrap it with something. So what I'll do is we'll just join these up. And then we'll get rid of them. And these. That. Okay, if I come at it from a different direction, I can just grab them. Okay, we should be back. Yeah, we should be alright there, back on that one. Let's have a look. Yeah. So we've got the cover. We've got the shelf. I'll drop them in. Why have I got a line there? I seem to have a line there. Why have I got that line? Okay, so we had an extra line for some reason. Right, so they sit nicely in there now. I've got something to screw into. Now the D plugs in the bracket will be right up to the line there, so this might have to be tweaked and made thinner. For some reason we can see them still, so right, so we've got that. Now these colours are wrong, aren't they? So let's sort the colours out next. It's better save this. Right, let's sort these colours out. Do they need sorting out? I don't know if they do. Not sure if they do. I thought they did. Yeah, they look white there now, don't they? Maybe they do. Right, okay, let's do that then. Right, so go into this. Right, yeah, so it's just grey, isn't it? Right, okay. So what we need to do is pick a colour. Edit. Is that the one? Oh, it's on 12 already. That's it. So we pick. Oh. Okay, we can do it that way. Don't know what's going on there. Okay, so we managed to get rid of something. Yeah, because that was a new surface as well, wasn't it? That's right. There'll also be a new one here. Oh, we've gone into slow-mo mode. Slow-mo mode. Let's just swivel that up to get to the surface. No.
Sugar Mike 5, Sugar Hotel Quebec, Roger.
Ah, it's in there, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, don't know. Right, where does it look weird? Something weird looks there. Oh well. Right, so we've got what we've got. How long have we been going? 2 hours 43. So we've probably got about 20 minutes and then we'll have to pack it up, I think. Right, let's get back into non-X-ray mode. We've got some milky stuff going on here. Something not quite right. Could be just the fact that there's more. Yeah. Sometimes it's best just to keep the colours. Right, let's put the plate on. So let's put it back together. Put all back together. Power supply. Sides and lid. Okay. What are we missing? So we've got somewhere a corner for the lid to sit on there. And it sits on there, and then it carries on. Sits on this bit, so you've got something for the inner bit to sit on. To share the load between there and there. Right, okay. We seem to have made an Amiga 2000 computer in cyberspace. Yeah, cyberspace. Right, okay. So there's a reason he put the power supply there, so it allowed for all these cards. We seem to have a lot of space here for some reason. Is that normal? Let's have a look on the real one. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, normal. Okay, I've really had enough now, so anyway. Let's find the thumbnail. What did we tweak today? Let's have a look. What did we tweak? I was hoping to tweak some of this here, but no, we didn't get to that. So, what did we tweak today? Oh, we sorted the sockets out, aligned all the sockets up properly. We created an ESA board, but not a bridge board yet. We've got the spacing right on the cards. Something not quite right here. I can't quite get. Let me just have a look at the board compared to where the bracket starts to bend. Let's see if that lines up. Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's exactly that, yeah. So there's some. I know what it is. I know why we can see that. No, I don't. We won't be able to see that if that was the thickness of the material. I don't get it. I should be able to see. I should be able to see the hole. And I can't. It's annoying. Why can't I see it? I can't see it. Oh, it's just below the surface. Right. So that comes down there. Ah, there's a little lip. That's why I can't see it. There's actually a lip. There's a lip. There's a lip all the way around here to cover that slot, and a bit at the top, a bit at the bottom. But I'm going to turn this HF radio off. It's just hissing away with nothing happening. Right. So that's why we've got a gap there, and the lip would have just covers that up. Now we don't need a lip here because we've. Do we have a lip at the top? Let's have a look. No, there is no lip at the top. So there's only a lip down. There's no lip at the top. There's. It's down the side, just an infill. That's why we can see that. Here we haven't got our infill. So in order to right. So that infill, it's a separate piece. Yeah. So it's So how would I do that? Let's have a look. How would that happen? I could bring that one in, but then it'll have a stepped effect. Yeah, so we're gonna have to leave that one. I have to think. That one is for a questionable a query thing. What do we do about that? Because it's only a thin 1mm plate section. Unless I reduce the sides, why can't I reduce the sides here and there and bring that up? Why can't I do that? Because if there's a lip there, there's no need for the extra space. I suppose they've allowed so you can get. Maybe they've give you that clearance to get your D plugs on. Maybe. So you've got a bit of clearance. Right, that's going to be for another day, probably. Yeah, it's been for another day. We'll sort that out. So, yeah, so that explains why we've got this showing. It's because we haven't quite got that sound. So we've sorted this bit out here. We need to model some screws, put some holes. These holes are going to have to be drilled. Yeah, I can only mill out this bit when it's flat. I can't mill sideways. So these are going to have to be drilled and tapped. So this is going to have to be put in a jig, held upright with some kind of template for drilling the holes out. Yeah, I could do that. I could run the G code to drill once it's fastened in place. So I could make some kind of jig to hold it all if need be, or just manually do them. Manually is never good because it always goes random. Oh, so tired now. Right, anyway. Right, so we need to stop. Turn this round onto something we've just finished. Something like that. Maybe like that. No, let's highlight the bit we've just been working on. How best to do it like that, I suppose. Maybe that one? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Right, that's going to be it then. Save that. That's going to be the next thumbnail for tomorrow. Alright then. So that's going to be it. Yeah. So that's it. So, what can I say? That's the end of the stream. Let's just leave it on that and then lose me, get rid of me. Thanks for watching, everyone. And let's just do some weird music.
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the word the carriage. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Thank you for watching. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.